Hey everyone, the Magic Adventurer here, and today we're going to be talking about new and upcoming rides at Disney World. So you and your family can be fully ready for everything coming back at you when the park ends up reopening. Let's get into it. I'll be trying to go in order here with everything that is coming, and there is a decent amount of new things coming over the next year or two that have been already announced. So let's try to stick with me here. As most people know who have been to Epcot in the last few years at Disney World, it's under very heavy construction. And one of the few things that is coming to Epcot is Space 2020. And I know this isn't actually a ride or anything, but this is going to be a restaurant that is going to be hopefully coming within the next month or so whenever the parks do end up opening back up, or soon after the parks open back up. This is going to be a new restaurant that will give guests a dining adventure 220 miles above Epcot and a fully 360 panoramic view of space. We aren't too sure on the menu quite yet, but this place looks like an absolutely amazing experience for everyone. Guests will load into an elevator with giant digital screens in order to simulate the trip up to the space station where the restaurant is. In this restaurant, you'll be able to see day and nighttime views of space through all the different windows. This is definitely something that I will be trying as soon as they open back up. Next on the list is another addition over in Epcot this summer. This new addition will be coming to the France Pavilion, and it will be Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. This is going to be a dark, trackless ride based off the ride that already exists in Disneyland Paris. There are tons of videos already showing the ride in Paris, and it's to be believed that the one in Epcot will be close to the same idea, with several large, huge, detailed ride-through sets with both water and heat effects throughout the ride. I'm hoping that this one does still open up this summer. This next one is going to be staying in the same park once again here in Epcot. But man, there's so many new things coming to Epcot over the next little bit. And this one's going to be the new nighttime fireworks show called Harmonious. We aren't too sure on when this is exactly coming yet, but we do know it is supposed to be later this year in 2020. My guess and hope is for the fall time this year. This is supposed to be one of the largest nighttime spectaculars ever created for a Disney park. There have been a few little glimpses at the concept for this show that involve massive floating set pieces that will have LED panels, choreographed moving fountains, colorful lights, lasers, pyrotechnics, and so much more. This will definitely be a great show to see. Moving away from Epcot and into Magic Kingdom for our next edition, we have Tron Light Cycle Run coming sometime in 2021. This will be a brand new roller coaster over in Tomorrowland that will reflect the one that is already in Shanghai Disneyland. You will be on a train of two-wheeled light cycles for a thrilling race through the digital frontier. As we get closer to the time of this ride opening, I will make sure to do an update on everything we do know. For the rest of this list, we'll be moving back over into Epcot, starting with Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. This ride will be opening next year in 2021 for the 50th anniversary of Disney. This will be a Marvel themed roller coaster that will be one of the biggest additions to come for the 50th anniversary. This will be located in the New World Discovery area of Epcot with Play Pavilion, which we'll touch on here in a second, Mission Space, and Test Track. There isn't much detail out about this ride yet, other than being called a storytelling coaster, so we will just have to wait and see what happens. Let's go back and touch on the Play Pavilion that I mentioned before. This is a new pavilion scheduled to open in summer of 2021, where guests will be able to interact with their favorite Disney and Pixar characters. In this pavilion, we know it will contain an animation academy where guests will learn how to draw Disney characters by Edna Mode. Hotel Heist, which will be a interactive game hosted by Nick and Judy from Zootopia. An arcade, and a water balloon throwing game with Huey, Dewey, Louie, and Webby. Outside of this, we aren't fully aware of what this new pavilion will have to offer, but it will definitely be a good and welcomed addition to Epcot. The last two on this list are Journey of Water, inspired by Moana, and a Mary Poppins attraction that we're not really sure of yet, but these are both coming to Epcot. Now, we know that the Journey of Water will be coming next year in 2021 for the 50th celebration, and it will be focused on nature and water with several different interactive elements throughout the area. However, we don't really know much about the Mary Poppins attraction at this time. All we know is that it's confirmed to be coming eventually to Epcot. Once there's more information, I'll make sure to do an update video. This does wrap up our video today, going over all new openings coming to Disney World over the next year or so. Let me know what you thought about all the new things coming down in the comments below. Like the video if you liked it, and subscribe for more Disney content in the future. I am the Magic Adventurer, and I'll see you next time.